What's up, everyone? So, final trading day of March. March, done and dusted. That's a wrap. It's in the can. Nothing more we can do through March. I mean, the market is still going at the moment. We've probably got about 2.5 hours left of the market, but I've closed down for the day. I've closed down for the week. I'm closed down for the month. Well, not for the week. I'll be trading tomorrow, 1st of April, but I've closed down for the month of March. Why, I hear you say? Well, today was not a good day. We kind of finished in a little bit of a red day. And I say a little bit of a red day. It was a doozy. It was a doozy. And I traded very poorly. I've looked at the trades and I've reviewed the trades. And for the most part, the entries were on point. But I traded it badly. And I held on to losers. And I added to positions that I shouldn't have done. So we finished today over $37,000 red net on the day. I've just uploaded my trade log from today into TraderView. So I'm going to do a bit of a review on the month and year to date. We're a quarter of the way in. We set ourselves a goal at the beginning of the year to achieve 7 figures in trade profits this year. We're a little bit behind target, if I'm being completely honest. So let's talk about. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so year to date, we are 329,000 gross profit. That's before any kind of charges, commissions, or anything else. When we take all of that into consideration, our net profit on the week, on the month, on the year rather, our net profit is 282,000. So we're slightly behind where we should be after 3 months if we're going to hit that 7-figure goal. Particularly when we know that the summer months can die out a little bit. So we've got to kind of up our ante a little bit. And the problem with that is we don't want to get cocky and we don't want to push our luck with the markets more than we have to. What I do have to do is just get a little bit better at managing my profit and loss. After today's red day, March has really kind of taken the biscuit when it comes to risk management. So if I look at where we are on March, we finished net just short of $84,000 worth of profit. Woohoo! I'll drink to that. $84,000 worth of profit in 1 month. I can't be angry with myself about earning $84,000 in a month. And I'm not trying to brag or show off on it's Lambo money and all that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm about. But I'm a little bit disappointed finishing red so badly. But I did exactly the same thing last month as well in February. If you recall, I did the small account challenge in February, and we went from 5,000 and we got it to 110,000 equity, so $105,000 in profit in February. And we came into the last two trading days of February, and we gave off 25% off the top. So the fact that we were $120,000 in profit before we even started today's trading, to give $37,000 back to the market off the top, again, it's over 25. It's 25% back off the top, and I'm not happy with how I traded. So that puts a dampener on the overall month, but it is still a good month. It's still a very profitable month. We've had a red week, second red week of the month, and we're having, a red day, but we're still having a green month. And if you keep zooming out to a point and you're still green, then that's a good thing. However, $37,000 loss for someone who professes to be disciplined, have a profitable strategy, and be a profitable trader, red days happen to everybody. But I let this one get out of hand because it was the last day of the month, because I had a good equity starting position, and that's my fault. I got a little bit cocky. The markets have humbled me today. But if I look at where we could do better, across March as a whole, accuracy is great. So I'm looking at 3-2 accuracy. 60% of my trades are winners. Unfortunately, 40% are losers. So there is room for improvement there, but 60% is a very good ratio in terms of trade accuracy. What I'm perhaps not too happy about is the fact that 6,500 is my average winning trade and 6,100 is my average losing trade. So it's slightly in my favor, as is the accuracy, but that needs work. It really does need a lot of work. So we're looking at kind of 11 to 10. That's almost evens in terms of a ratio. The golden ratio is 2 to 1. So I need to work more on that. I need to get back to basics. So what's happened is this last 2 weeks even, 2 weeks in a row, I've consistently green every day. And I've got a little bit cocky with myself. So this last week, I've had some trades that I could have traded better. Yesterday was a perfect example. I traded very badly yesterday. And then we came in after hours for power hour, and I got on a stock that moved in my favor, and we were able to be green on the day. It doesn't take away from the fact that the first couple of trades I took, whilst getting in, and the entries were on point. How I traded them after entry wasn't. So to put myself down in a hole yesterday by trading badly, the fact that I actually got a winner that got me out of that hole didn't escape the fact that I traded badly yesterday. And I brought that into today, and I traded badly today. The good news is that of that $83, nearly $84,000 profit, I have withdrawn 80,000 from the broker already today. It'll go through processing and clearing before it hits my bank account, but so that'll be at some stage next week. And happy days, I might have a little bit of a celebratory spend on that. Go shopping for something just to sweeten the pain a little bit. However, that means that I'm scaling back. I'm going to be starting April with a little over $30,000 equity on my account. So scaling back again. So for the new students on the course, for any beginner traders that are watching this, if you're joining the lives, it'll be a little bit more realistic. So to see me taking 25,000 shares of AMC, it's just not realistic for someone with a small account. So scaling back, going back to basics, managing my risk the way I should be managing it instead of getting overconfident, which is what I've been this last 4 or 5 trading days. That's what I need to do. And I need to concentrate on trading the strategies that I teach, that I preach, and managing the risk that I teach and that I preach. And of course, taking profits as I go. And with that, I think we can have a great April. If I look at the drawdowns that we had, we recovered relatively quickly from the cumulative profit and loss drawdowns, but then we've just had this massive drawdown here. So that's going to take a while to recover. I'm not going to do that next week. I'll be very, very surprised. It's possible, but I'll be very surprised if we recover from this drawdown next week. So I'm going to be going in tomorrow, April Fool's Day, and I'll be trading a little bit smaller, back to basics, looking for the good setups, looking for the real breakouts, and just being patient. And patience is a virtue never more so than in trading. What I would say is, let's take today, the last day of March, big red day. It's my largest red day for a long, long time. Let's take today as a lesson that we can all learn from. I say it every day on my live stream. I say it every day to the students on the course, that trading is risky. You can lose money. No, you will lose money. I'm a profitable trader, and today I lost money. The fact that I'm profitable on the month is what's saving me today. And I can look and be happy that I've made so much this month. I've had a good month. So just remember, everybody in the markets loses money. You've got to get used to the fact that red days do happen. It's about how you react to that. It's about how you control that. If you have a red day, you make sure that it doesn't breach your average green day. So if your average green day is $500 profit, then what you don't want to be doing is having a red day that's more than $500 profit. That needs to be your max loss. And if you do get into a situation where you have a red day that exceeds your average green day, you shut down. Don't do what I did today and start revenge trading and dig a bigger hole. It's the wrong attitude. It's the wrong way to go. So tomorrow we start again. Tomorrow, today is done. March is done. Like I say, it's a wrap. It's in the can. $84,000 worth of profit on a single month is a great result by anyone's stretch of the imagination. And for that, I say cheers. I have a nice glass of red, and I say a glass, bottle-shaped glass. And tomorrow we'll do it all over again. I'll be back at the desk. It'll be 2 hours before market opens, April the 1st. There'll be no April Fool's jokes. It'll be just me trading, trying to get back into the zone, trading profitably to a strategy, managing my risk accordingly. And just remember, guys, trading is risky. Come join me. Watch me manage that risk effectively going forward for April. April, we've got a little bit to claw back for the year. So April, the goal for April is not just 6 figures in profit. We want to be getting $110,000, $120,000 of profit in April if we can, just to get us back on track for that 7-figure year that we target ourselves on at the beginning of the year. So join me tomorrow. If you're enjoying the series of live trading and of course the summaries at the end of each day, then don't forget to smash the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification bell. You get notified every time I'm going live. Okay? In the meantime, happy end of March, and I look forward to April. Thanks a lot.